So today we are going to make this super pretty bow. It is a translation of the Laco Baby Enchanto, which is like a baby charm bow. So I'm going to call it Glamour Boutique just to make it a little bit easier. But this is what it looks like. So cute. And obviously I have got it on my little card today. So there we go. And I put a little charm on it because I'm trying to actually use some of my embellishments just recently, because I have boxes and boxes of them full of them, but I never actually put them on my bows, so I thought I'd give it a go today. So this is what it looks like. So cute. So this is what we're going to do. It's all 1.5 inch ribbon, and I've already got some of my pins and everything ready to go, just to save a bit of time. So you need 2 times 30 centimetres, which are these ones, and 1 times 38 centimetres for your base bow, which is going to be a half pinwheel. And I've got the information here, but it will all be in the description box below as well. So there you go, put it on the screen long enough so you can see all of that, if you don't know how to access the description box. So you pin right in the centre, and then you're going to pin 1.5 centimetres each side, so 3 centimetres across in total on both pieces. And all your pins, you only want to go 1 centimetre deep. Now this just makes it easier to get your folds in, to get that nice front ruffle part of the bow. Okay, so that's the important bit. This is the bit that we're talking about here. So to create that, you only need to go 1 centimetre deep. Okay, so let's go. And I also heat sealed the ends of all my ribbon in the blue part of the flame as well. So from here, what you can do is from that pin here, you bring this across at this triangle, like so. So right to where that point is there, and then you fold it back against that pin, so you've got that triangle here. Now you can use pins to do that, but I use these clips because it doesn't mark into the ribbon and you don't get like little catches, so that's why I use those instead. And then we're going to repeat the process exactly the same on this side. You use that 1 centimetre down, 1 centimetre down guide, and you want to fold it a straight line so it goes directly across. And again, I say firing it across my craft room, across there, so you get this look, and this will be a straight line. And we're going to repeat exactly the same steps on this one from here. To that centimetre point, and fold backwards at a straight angle from your pin, from that 1 centimetre mark. Clip it in place, repeat on the opposite side. And like I said, you do it from the pin to the pin, back across, double check using the opposite side that it's all lined up and straight across. And then you'll have 2 pieces that look like this. At this point you can take all your pins out because they're just guides, just for the first part. And then you can take your scissors, and always use fabric scissors for this, you want nice sharp ones, and you cut along. Don't cut the original ribbon, so not this one, you just want to cut the extra bit across there. And then again, heat seal in the blue part of your flame and pinch. There you go, and you'll be left with a little offcut that looks like this. And then we're going to repeat the exact same thing on this side. And again, make sure you're not cutting into this original ribbon at all, you're just cutting that little extra off, and you should have 2 pieces that look exactly the same. Okay, and again, don't forget to heat seal this one in the blue clear bit of the flame of your lighter. Pinch it a little so it's nice and flat. There you go. So then you've got your 2 pieces like this. Move my scissors out of the way. And then from where your fold is here, so that's your angle here, you want to do an angle exactly the same, so it's still a triangle shape, and I'm going to take this clip, I'm going to pop this here. Okay, so this is the shape you've now got. We're going to bring this upwards like this, and you line it up so that all of those layers here and that edge all line up, so they're all against that edge there. Okay, and then you can move that clip so it's there, and then we're going to do exactly the same this side, using this edge as the guide. You fold it down at that angle, and then you bring this edge back up straight. I'm just going to take the clip again this side, move it out of the way so I can make it fold better. There we go, makes it a bit easier. So turn it up and bring it again so that you can sew through the corners of both sides. And then what I like to do is level it all up like this. I want to make it easy for sewing. There we go. And then move your clips so that they're all on top and your layers are nicely sandwiched, so it's easier for you to sew. And this is what the back will look like, and this is what the front of the bow will look like, and this is your first piece. And we're going to do exactly the same for this side. So again, bring it down at that same angle, take clip, move it so it's pinned over there. I'm going to take this edge and we're going to bring it so it's against this edge, and we're going to move that clip over the top, and then we're going to do exactly the same this side. Use that edge as a guide, move your clip, and then bring this one up, and line it all up so all your edges are together. And like I said, just move your clips so everything's nicely in place. And again, you've got your 2 pieces that look the same, and as you can see, it sort of twists so that you've got them on the opposite sides, so they'll look like this together. So that big piece is both there, and then you've got this one underneath. Okay, and then on the backs, this is what they both look like, which is when you do your stitches up so they flip round for there, you get these on the opposite side. Okay, so we're going to take our thread, we're going to do 60 stitches on each side, so we get 3 creases on each piece. And again, all that information is in the description box. And I'm just lining everything up now, because when we put our first stitch in, we want to be making sure to go through both those layers and those 2 pieces there. So 1, 2, and well, 1, 2, 3. Your third one should be coming where the join is. Remember where we had that little V there, and then your 4th one will be going up the other side there, 5 down, and then 6 will be back up, and again we want to be going through those 2 layers of the back pieces and all of those layers there, so about 6 layers in total. Because we want all of them together, we don't want to miss any, because if we miss any, that's where these bits pull apart and the bow structure doesn't pull together how it should. Okay, and then we're going to repeat exactly the same thing this side. Over adjusted there. There we go. And again, first stitch down, capture all those layers. 1, 2, 3, that side of the V there. 4, 'up on the V side, the other side. 5 down, and then 6 will always be back up through the layers and the corner that side. And then pull everything along, and then you can move all your clips out of your way. There you go. Now if you don't like the way that I do, where I stitch round and round and round, what you can do instead is you can take it and tie it through and cinch like so. It gives you more circular look to the bow. Or like I said, you can do my method, which is cinch it tight like this, and I line it up again so I get my nice 3 creases. And then almost exactly on the original stitches that I put through, back through one side, pull tight, line it up, 3 creases this side, and I do it so that they butt up against each other. It gives it the more squared look. Can you see? And again, where you originally did your stitches, as close to them as you can get, because like I said, we don't want them, when we wrap a centre, we don't want to see any thread. So that brings it more squared against, like that. And then you can stitch off in the back. Oh, try not to stab yourself like I just did. There we go. So that is the back of the main bow, and this is the front of the main bow. I'm just going to retie my thread off, because we're going to just do the freehand half pinwheel for the base bow and add our centre. And I'm going to see if the embellishment that I've chosen actually works for this, because it's gold edge ribbon. It looks a little bit silver on camera, but it is actually gold edge. So I wanted something to go, because I didn't have any gold charms like this, which would have worked perfectly. So we take this, and what you want to do is we sort of roll it to make it like a VS shape, whatever you sort of describe it as. So it goes like this. I've done that side a little bit long, so I'll just bring that back. There we go. So you get this shape. And then what I like to do with my main bow is I pop that on top, and I only want like 1 centimetre each side of the main bow. So if I've got 1 centimetre, I will clip it ready to sew. If it's more, then I would adjust it a little bit until it's more balanced, because we don't want to see, we want to see a peak of the bow behind it, but we don't want to see all of the base bow, because it's not about the base bow, it's always about the main bow. So there we go. So this is look, and then I use that to bring these 2 corners together like this. Check that my ends are both even. If they are, curve, flip it over, curve, heat seal both, blue clear bit of the flame, and then I'm just going to put a heat crease for my stitches there. There you go, nice clear crease. And then this is the front, this is what the back looks like. And from above, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 stitches on each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which gives you 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches on the back, which will be your 4 creases. And this will give you a nice balanced base bow. There you go, so 2 creases on each. There you go, you can see. And then wrap it around a couple of times and stitch off in the back however you like to. Nice and tight. There we go. And then I can take my 2 extra clips that I use for hold. That's what you will end up with. And what I do with the excess, I will take that through the back so it goes right through the centre and pull that up. You can glue instead if that's what you personally prefer. This is just what I do. And again, through the centre of that one. Work out where I want the main bow to sit. So I want it like this. And then I wrap the thread nice and tightly round both the pieces, and this limits like the bulk and takes out any bulkiness in the bow. And it also gives your bow like a natural curve to the head. If you glue the pieces together instead, you get like a more squared, flatter effect. But it's all about personal preferences. I prefer the curved look, some people prefer the flatter look. You have to work out what sort of suits you and what's your personal, like what personally appeals to you and to your customers basically, if you're selling or if you're making them for friends and family. So there we go. And then I'm just going to get a clip. So just got a little alligator clip here. Just adjust this so that I'm happy with the sit of the bow. There we go, perfect. Never be afraid to adjust your bow until it looks how you want it. As long as you're not pulling bits that will damage the structure, you'll always feel happier once you're certain of things are where they need to be. Let's just glue that across, and then like I said, I've got this matching royal blue 9mm. Won't need quite this much of it, but that's okay. And then I'm going to wrap the centre around twice, and then I'll see if my embellishment fits it. Nice and tight, around once, square it off, reopen your clip up, and then you want to make sure you back over the original ribbon. You don't want it to sort of go a little bit to the side, you want to be directly on top of that one so you can't see it underneath. Cut to where you need it. Don't forget to heat seal. And there we go. You can leave it like that, or you can add your embellishment. Does this work? That actually works. So, this is my E6000. It's one of the strongest glues that I actually know. The thing is, it takes 24 hours to actually get it to set. So what I do is, when I can get it out, I'm going to put the E6000 on the main part of the ribbon, because that's where the embellishment is mainly going to be against. And then let's see where this is going to be. Okay, and then I'm going to put hot glue round it, not where the E6000 is, but just round the only on areas that are going to be on the bow and not in that glue. There we go. And what that will do is that will tack this to the bow long enough that the E6000 will hold it, because like I said, it will take the full 24 hours to set. See? So there you go. That is the pretty Glamour bow, Glamour Boutique bow. And hopefully once I've got this to stick firmly, I'll take a picture and show you all properly. Thanks for watching everyone. Bye.